Hey guys, I'm Rocco and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk you through the changes and rules for FIFA Tenable Series 2. Now if you guys have not seen the first series of Tenable, it's a squad building series with other Twitch streamers and YouTubers, and I've got a full playlist on my YouTube channel. I'll leave a link down to that playlist down below. You can go check it out if you're unsure on anything, but I'm going to run through the rules today and any changes I've made for the new season. Now, the biggest change this year in terms of the series is going to be based on a marquee player. I've just recorded episode 1 of FIFA Tenable, and we've done it around Wayne Rooney. So I am going to just show him here on the screen, and I'll explain to you how it works. So it's against another FIFA YouTuber or streamer that they will be pitting against me in a squad building challenge to try and beat me and earn discards against my team, or me earning discards against them. So before how I did it, we chose a goalkeeper, and then there was 10 questions, which my opponent has 1 minute to answer as many as they can. The amount of answers that they give would decide the rating of that specific position. For example, I would say 10 right backs in the Premier League, and they would have a minute to tell me 10 right backs in the Premier League. If they got a certain amount of answers right, that would be the rating that they would receive. Now, I've decided to change it up a bit as the episodes were a bit long and sometimes a little bit tedious on the questions as they were a bit too much. So we're going to be doing 5 questions this series, and the other 5 are going to be determined on packs. Now, at the minute, there are no promo packs. There's nothing, no upgrade packs or anything. So I've done it based on 5 2 rare gold player packs. So I'll come back to that in a little while and explain that, but we're going to start with the main part now. So me and my opponent will both use the same marquee player, which in this case will be Rooney. My opponent will then spin their formation, and whatever it lands on is the formation that we will both be using. Obviously, providing that we can use it based on the card, the marquee player that we're using. So any formation for Rooney's fine. Basically, we played him at striker, but let's just say we pulled out the 4-4-1-1. Now, my opponent will choose 5 positions that they want to answer questions on. So say, for example, they choose the goalkeeper. I will have a question ready, and I will then ask them, like I said before, 10 Spanish centre-backs, for example. My opponent would then, name out PK, Ramos, etc., etc. My opponent will start with a 77 rated card in each position, and I will start with an 82 rated card. If my opponent gets 3 answers correct, they will go from 78 to 79 to 80. So if they get 3 answers correct, they go to an 80 rated for that goalkeeper. Whereas I will go up to, so I will go from 82 to 83 to 84. If my opponent gets 5 correct answers, which is kind of the safety net, we will both get an 82 rated player. If my opponent gets 6 answers right, he goes to an 83 rated and I go down to an 81. All the way up to 10 answers. If my opponent answers 10 correct answers to the question, they will receive an 87 rated card, and I will receive a bronze in that position. If my opponent gets a big fat 0 on any of the questions, they will receive a bronze, and I will get the max rating of 87. Now, they can choose whichever 5 positions they want based on the team provided. Now, this series is all about rating, so chemistry makes no difference as we play in max chemistry. So you can have any player you want. You can have if you get an 84 rated, you can play it from any league. It does not need to link to any other player on the pitch. Now, once my opponent has chosen their 5 positions they want, we've asked the questions, we have the ratings for those positions. We then go to the 2 rare gold player packs, in this case anyway. So we open 5 of those, and then we can choose 5 out of those 10 players to go in the remaining 5 slots. Now, if my opponent decides not to question the goalkeeper, we are both hoping to pack a goalkeeper. If not, we are using one of the outfield players in goal. Now, they're the main differences. Instead of 10 questions, there's just 5. The rest are determined on pack pools. It should become a little bit more self-explanatory when the first episode is out, which is hopefully going to be Saturday, if not Sunday. The first episode of FIFA Tenable Series 2 will be out for you guys. Now, when it comes to substitutes, you're allowed any 3 substitutes of your choice, but they are only allowed to be subbed on after 70 minutes, and they will also be included in the discards. So every goal you lose by will be a discard. If me and my opponent draw, we will both receive 1 discard. Now, the discards will be random. You will mix up your team, including your first 3 substitutes. The rest will be filled up with bronzes. And say, for example, I win 2-0, I get to choose 2 positions from my opponent that I want to discard. And those will go in an upgrade pack, probably a gold upgrade or any SBC that is available at that time. We'll play the game in max chemistry, and like I said, it will be the amount of goals lost by will result in how many discards me or my opponent has to make. Now, I hope that kind of has made it clear. The main changes from last year are going to be a marquee player. We're doing 5 packs as well as 5 questions instead of 10 questions. And the goalkeeper is up for grabs instead of us choosing one this time. Now, it's very similar to the Tenable series in terms of, you have to answer and get the correct answers. If you don't get the correct answers, you don't gain up a rating in that position. So it's all about trying to get the highest rated squad to give yourself the best chance of winning. Now, if you guys have got any questions about the series or there's any specific guests, we've got a really good lineup for this series for you guys to enjoy. But if there's anyone you want on, let me know down in the comments. If you've got any questions on the rules, let me know down in the comments as well. But I think it will be a little bit more self-explanatory when episode 1 is out. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. If you've got any suggestions on any upgraded rules or anything like that, also let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys in episode 1 of FIFA Tenable.